What's going on, YouTube? Welcome to this video. We are at Whiteford Stoneco Park. It is a local course. It is the hardest course around my area. Some local pros kind of put it together. And then they made it even harder as they moved some of the holes back. One cool thing about this is it's the same layout, but you can play different pars. So you can have an 850 rated, you can have an 800 rated, you can have a 900 and a 1000 rated. I will not have how far these holes are probably in the video, as some of them have changed and I don't know them exactly. They may be updated. I'm gonna look to make sure, but I'll be doing that in post. This is a course I said I would never film at. It's a course that I don't shoot well at. It's definitely above my my skill level, but this is a gem of a course and definitely one you don't want to sleep on. If you are in the area, this is definitely one to hit. In fact, I would say this is the one to hit. So much fun, so much treachery. But guys, enjoy this video. I'm gonna go grab my bag and get ready to go. Alright guys, see you in the video. Alrighty guys, hole 1, par 4. I don't know the distance. I think it's 460 something. Some of these they changed, so I'm gonna be somewhat kind of giving you a guess. That's my drive. I pulled it, or I didn't release it flat enough, but it landed me here. Here's my upshot, almost where I wanted to. It just kind of got into the trees. If I'd have pulled it out a little bit more wide, it'd have been exactly where I wanted to be. Which leaves me with this. Just trying to find a way through these trees. These trees in summer, once you get in there, it's jail. But gave myself that. Said, okay, I'm a little closer. Let's see. And that's just all of our whole group kind of tapping out. As there is a hill behind it. So the biggest goal is just to land right before that pad. Hole 2. I don't know what to throw in this hole. It's 288 feet is what it says. I think it's a little longer than that. I threw something that I thought would flip up and ride, and it just kind of flipped up and then hyzered, putting me here. So all I can do is kind of give it a little bit of a run, and I definitely gave that one a run. Put me right by the basket. So, little tap in for par. This hole 3. I take the wide route over the top. There is that straight route, but in the summer it's so hard to hit. And even as a lefty, I think it's hard to hit even now. That put me right by this tree. And I was super worried about hitting that tree. If you look how close my hand got. That's me kind of talking to the tree. Like, why? Why'd you have to be there? But that left me here for a forehand for a 3. And I just kind of turned it over a little bit. But I gave myself a putt for par. As this is a par 4. So, boink. That one went in. So, right now, I'm even. I'm feeling myself. I'm playing great. Hole 4. 705 feet. It's a par 5 by the one we played. It is technically a par 4 if you play the 1000 rated, but we did not do that. So here it is, my second shot. I know I can't reach it. I max out about 300, 330 on a great day. Here's my slip of the day. Woo! I actually released that so much more hyzer than I wanted. That was a grip lock from heck. But it put me up right by the basket. So, my buddy practice putting. You know we're always practicing. And there it is. So, I forward that for the first time ever. Hole 5. This is a 280-foot shot. And so, I threw a forehand. I normally throw the turnover backhand. I don't know why I chose the forehand that yesterday, but it worked out great. So left me this putt right here. And I thought that was in, out of my hand, and even watching it back, I still thought it was in. So, hole 6. This is a hard lefty hole. Your miss is right when you get down there. And I just threw something that wasn't flippy, or that was too flippy. Should have thrown something a little bit more stable. That left me this. Now, it is nice to know right now that this is open. In the summer, that's not the case. Getting through here is one of the hardest shots of the course. So, it was nice, and I didn't take advantage of it. So I have this for par, and I got to give it a run because I'm playing so well. And there's that hill on the back side. I'm about a quarter of the way down. But you guys can't see that because my camera angle. But that one flirted with spitting out. Hole 7. Gonna give it a rip. It is way too far for me to reach. But I'm just trying to get past those trees. I don't exactly, and I have to throw this wide shot as I have no other real way to get to the basket. I thought of going the little flex route, but those trees just made that super not appealing. So I tried to throw that, and I threw it a little long, but nice little pitch up. And then I made the putt, even though I forgot to edit it into there. Here is this hole. Here is the hardest hole that I made this hole the hardest hole on the course. It's 550, 600 feet. Put it off into trees. So I said, okay, just get back in the fairway. And I threw that exactly how I wanted to. I just didn't realize I went too far and went to the other side of the trees. And so this edit was a little bit long. Just because it was me trying to figure out what to do. And I end up pitching out right about now. And I was really happy with that. I was like, okay, in the fairway. Except for I put myself next to another tree. And where I decided to take a knee and just do, just one of those. And if I'd have missed that tree, I'd have hit where I wanted to. I knew I wasn't going to get to the basket yet. But I was going to get close. And that was an evader. And it doinked that tree if you didn't see. Wasn't happy about that. And so here's my putt for, I believe, a 7. I know I saved an 8, so I didn't get an 8. But you can see the emotion. I was ecstatic. This should be hole 9. And this is 280 feet. 288 feet, I believe. But it's heavily guarded, so it's really hard to get to. So I kind of doink a tree, but I put myself up close enough that I can make this putt. That's a little high and a little long, but it should give me a putt for par. And so trying to get my foot behind my disc with a tree in my back. Straddle putt. Not great. But I made the putt anyway, so can't really complain. But yeah, I made the putt. This would be hole 10. This is a birdie you want to get. It's one of the easier holes. It's like 250, and I just kind of turn it over just a bit more than I want to. I'm not mad at that shot because I got all the way down there, but I do have a tree in my way. And so I'm like, okay, turn it on Anheuser. That did not go as planned. And so here I am with this putt. I'm like, okay, I need to make this for par. This is one I expect to birdie. And so I ended up bogeying it. Not at all happy about that. But hole 11. This is, again, kind of one you want to birdie. It looks like it's easier to get. I throw a perfect drive exactly where I want to. The only difference is I hit a tree up by the basket. And so I am led with this. And I thought of putting this, but with the tree and everything and the distance, I said, no, we're going to actually throw it. So I threw it, didn't hit my hand on that tree. Was very happy to see that. Made the putt. Yay! This would be hole 12, I believe. I'm kind of losing track at this point, guys. I do know these holes, but this is 300 feet. There used to be another tree there, so it is opened up a little bit, but this is still a really hard gap to hit, especially for righties. But I left myself with this putt, and it's just a nice hyzer putt, so I tried to hyzer it, and I thought that was in as it was crashing down, but here's my comebacker, and I got that. Hole 14. This one is a par 4. This one, I think the signage is wrong. It says 380, but I think it's a little longer than that. Or it plays longer than that. Because I smushed this. And I'm still a good distance away. So, that was a good tree right there. Again, kind of threw it up a little, nose up a little high. But, got me the putt. And at this point, I'm just glad to get any birdie, any good putt I can. This is the ace hole of the century. It's like 210. It's the shortest hole in the course. I try to ace run it every time, and I just did not get good grip or something. I don't know what I did on that one, but not a good shot. Instead of taking the route you guys are going to see, I decided to go the other way, and I doink a tree. I should have just taken the easy hyzer route. So then I gotta like kind of punch out. And that was the second shot that I threw, just to see if I could do it better. And I did do it better. That's my buddy throwing it at me. For this one, I have this nice little downhill putt. And I thought I made it out of my hand. My buddy tapped me out. So, hole 15. This one they pushed back. It used to be 356 feet. Now it's 5 something, 6 maybe. And this upshot is really difficult because it's got a peninsula OB. And I ended up throwing it OB. So I was not happy at all about that. But it is what it is. There it is. Yeah, not much to say about that. Hole 16. Here we go. I'm going to crush it as hard as I can. Again, just not nose down enough and kind of hyzer out. But it's a crush to get there. This one I threw as hard as I could. Same disc, except for I got it flat. And it pretty much did exactly what I wanted it to. You guys can't see because I'm in the way. But I missed the putt from like 15 feet. So, me trying to be funny here and cross my legs and just kind of plop it in. I was trying to do something funny. I was going to do a ballerina, and then I didn't. Hole 17. Threw it as hard as I could, trying to just kind of get close to that tree up there. There is a hill, but I'm not super worried about it. Here's my one trick shot that I tried, and I grip locked it. Superly. Still fun. Here's my upshot back to my round. Sorry, guys. I had to put that 360 in because I grip locked the crap out of it, and I thought it was funny. So, there it is. That was my putt for birdie. And here, I'm just trying to make sure I make it. So, to not go any more over par. There you go. We threw a few in. If you guys see, there's a bunch of discs. This hole, hole 18. Same thing, just didn't get it flat enough. Now, technically, in tournaments, over the road would be OB, but where we normally do the drop zone, there was water, standing water, so we decided not to have that OB. So that was my upshot, and here is the end of my round, and I will be giving you guys the outro in just a second. Alright guys, that's the end of the video. I think 4 over. Yeah, I shot 4 over from the 900 rated layout. which is the same layout. It's just different pars. Had some bad holes there. The one I'm looking at right here is one of those. But super fun course. Definitely going to have to come out here more. I stay away from this course as it's just above my level, but if I want to get better, it's definitely a course I need to come back to. I'm thinking of doing a monthly match here. I don't know if it'll be monthly. I'll have to figure that out schedule-wise, but it'll be a monthly match just to see if I've gotten any better. I plan on putting that on YouTube, but super fun. I might have put in there some of the trick shots we tried, just because after our first shots, you know, we like to throw more, so we tried different things. But, you know, I'm not mad at that. Definitely wish I could have shot better. 4 over at 900 puts me at like an 860 rated probably round, roughly, something like that. Possibly, but yeah. So I'm not mad. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Again, if you're in this area, definitely come see this course. They put in a lot of work, and it is really fun to play. All right, guys. Peace.